What up, though, everybody? This is Ski Mask Interviews. You know, I bring you the best artists. I bring you the best everybody. Today we got in the building, Big Swag. Big Swag, what up, though?
Hey, yo, what up, though, man? Big Swag, you call me OG Sosa, but if you got respect, you gonna call me OG Big Sosa. You feel me? What's up?
So I just want to ask you a question, bro. Where are you from? What city? What side?
Like I always tell you, man, every time you ask me that, man, I tell you, man, I'm God sent, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, I started off on the east side, you feel me? I can't never forget that, you feel me? Started off on the east. That's all I knew was the east. And then we moved west, you know. When I moved west, I was hard on the west, you feel me? That was my boundary.
For sure,
That's where I got my money at. But by the time I got to the west, I was like 15 years old, 14 to 15. So that's when I started becoming a man for real, you know what I mean? That's when I jumped off the porch.
Okay.
So on the east side, I was a kid, I feel like. But on the west side, that's where I jumped off the porch at.
So basically, the west side is where you actually grew. Is the west side is where you actually started rapping, or was it on the east side?
When on the east side, I was a kid. I wanted to be other rappers like Master P. I wanted to be him. I wanted to be P Diddy. I wanted to be Tupac was already dead. I didn't really know nothing about him at that time, but I wanted to be like Mace. You know what I'm saying? I seen Mace. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I want to be just like Mace.
Right.
I was still like that, but by the time I got to the west side, I had already been through my own struggles in life. I already had time to kind of like as an art figure out that I wanted to be my own artist.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you what inspires you to fucking write a track? Do you listen to anybody? Do you sit in the room by yourself? Do you go in the booth by yourself? Do you have time to yourself to actually put a project together?
A lot of my creativity, I talk it out sometimes with Kano or whatever. We be talking, and he tell me that I'm weird because the only time when I work on music is when it's in front of me. Like when we in the studio, I get in there and I just come up with it. People be thinking it's something that I just wrote or came up with the crib, but really rehearsed it. No, it's like that. I'm inspired by music itself, and I'm inspired by life. So I put my life in the music. So when those two come together, it creates the chemistry or what I call my flow, my swag. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's dope, man. That's actually that's different. That's different. You don't really hear too many people say that at all. I want to kind of give the people about how Detroit is.
No doubt.
Give them a piece about, is it rough in Detroit? Is it tough? You know, how is it in Detroit City?
I be saying that's all cap. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Any hood, I done been through all. I ain't been everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I still got places to go. But a lot of places I've been, they all got a hood and they got places where you're not supposed to go. They got things you're not supposed to do. And when you know your area, you know your area. If you know Detroit, you know what to do and what not to do. Now, that's a lot of nonsense going on. I can't say that, but there's nonsense going on everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, niggas that do some shit like, get on the internet and say, yeah, bitch, fuck you and your mama and your bitch, I fuck your bitch, blah, blah, blah. That's gonna make anybody angry, so when they see you, they're gonna beat your ass, or if they some type of shooting nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna get to.
Right.
You feel me? That's gonna happen anywhere in the world. Atlanta, people say, I'm gonna move to Atlanta.
Right.
Niggas will jug the fuck out your ass in Atlanta as soon as you get there. What the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
so, it's all character to me.
One time, you know, people always say, man, Detroit is like the baddest city. Everybody, they shooting, taking people's shoes and all this type of extra shit, bro. I went to Cincinnati.
You getting your shoes.
No, matter of fact, I think it was Toledo or Cleveland.
Niggas hungry everywhere, B.
I went there, I was like, bro, you can't, it might have been Cincinnati. I'm like, you can't fucking tell me that Detroit is the fucking worst city, bro.
Right.
Cause I went to places like, man, what the fuck's these niggas doing around here?
Detroit
Like,
I be feeling, I can move in Detroit, you feel what I'm saying? No disrespect to any other places, whatever, but like say when I go to Atlanta or something like that, like, it be hard to move because the traffic's so heavy, you know what I'm saying? It's everything an hour apart, you feel what I mean? I can wake up in the city, I can get down the lodge quick and go make me 10 bands real fast. Back and forth, and I'm back at the crib, you feel me? 5 o'clock, I know I can't hit this traffic. In Atlanta, it's like 3 different times they got traffic and shit, bro. And I think as a hustler, that kind of held me back. But, you know, down there, it is more money there, you feel what I'm saying? So it's more opportunities for a hustler. I can't say that. But here, all we gotta do is make some more opportunities in Detroit and be just as good as Las Vegas and Hollywood and all that shit, man.
Okay, so tell the people, man, what is your creative process when you're starting an album? What is your creative process?
Now that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, I'm still learning that process, you feel me? That's why you don't see me with albums and albums and albums. Like, I record, but I'm not just trying to be just another rapper that's just putting 12 songs
Right.
on a CD or whatever, saying it's an album.
So in a sense, is that you basically saying you're still trying to build?
My album done, you feel what I'm saying? But this is my first time where I can say I'm comfortably understand the process of building the album. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kano, you know what I'm saying? He walked with me through the whole thing, Rally Kid, you feel what I'm saying? Boogie, Sauce.
And who was Kano?
everybody.
Who was Kano?
Kano is my consultant slash part of my management team. You know what I'm saying? He's also one of the
Big shout out to
one of the
Kano.
CEOs of Big Game
What up,
Records
though?
also too. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel
So
me?
what is the name of your album?
Love, Pain, Reward.
Okay, that speaks a lot, man. That speaks a lot. Does that have something to do with your life, or some things you've been through, or what?
It's the cycle of life. It's the cycle of life.
Big
The cycle
facts.
of my life for sure. It's the cycle of a lot of people's life. So that's it. You know what I mean? But it's love, pain, reward. It's the cycle. You're gonna go. You want love. That's what the. I don't care what nobody say, man. You want money so you can get love. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Down to it.
True,
Real shit.
true.
So love gonna cause you pain because you're gonna go through pain to get it. But once you receive it, it's the reward. But it's gonna go right back and around. A whole lot of suckers gonna be some more love, some more pain, and some more rewards. Talking about through it.
Okay. So I see you got some OG Sosa here. Gonna show y'all that right quick. That OG Sosa, man. What is this about, man? What you got going on with
Man,
this?
it's independent, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't, doing it like the runts and all that shit, whatever. But this self-made. You feel what I'm saying?
This is pretty dope, man.
This
This
is
is pretty
business.
dope. It's pretty dope.
Luxury lifestyle cannabis. You feel me? I came up with this. We came up with this shit on the fly. You feel me? This is a
Ooh,
business.
cold. You see this? This is like, I like this kind of shit right here. He hashtagged the name of his album and put it right there.
Oh yeah, feel me?
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Disney do. You feel me? They, it's Disney is Disney. They promote everything when they get the chance.
Right. So I don't know if I asked you before, but I want you to let them know the people, like, how did you start off rapping? Where did you start off rapping at? What was the process of that? I think we talked about, the last interview before about the...
Yeah, man, I love telling the story, man, because I feel like one day I should be in a movie or something, because it's just abnormal. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, man, I had the 16-track, like the old school shit. You feel me? Had the little things, you can move it up, whatever, and it burnt CDs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And this is a true story right here. I ain't had no microphone. I ain't had no money either. You feel me? I went to church one day. I asked one of the deacons, because I seen them up there singing with the mics. I said, well, you got an extra microphone or something? Like that?
Right.
Went in the back of this box, went through some stuff.
Yeah.
Pulled out a microphone.
Got you a mic.
Went back to the crib, went in my closet, hung the microphone from where my clothes was at, took my clothes out, put the microphone up there.
I think I told you before,
slapped it
like,
in the
that's
mic.
enough said, bro. You don't even have to...
Went in, for real. And after that, I had to figure out I had to get the Pro Tools, because shout out to my boy Chell, his dad, he used to write the songs for like Temptations and Marvin Gaye and stuff like that. His name was Barrett Strong, and they had a basement with this big ass studio. Like they was living the life that I wanted. Like Stitch You G on TV, that's how they was living. It was off music. You feel me? And when I got down to their basement, he had a rap group and they was recording, and it was sounding crispy as hell.
Right.
I'm like, this sound like stuff on the radio.
Right.
He was recording on Pro Tools.
Wow.
So that's when I learned that I had to get the Pro Tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got another single. Matter of fact, you got 2 singles.
Yeah.
Cell Phones and Sick. How's that going? How did you come up with that project? I be thinking about like people titles, like when people come up with titles of they songs or their album, does your title of the album lead to the actual titles of songs? How does that go?
Because really, I didn't want to tell people this, but I'm gonna tell this because it's your show. You know what I'm saying? But the whole album is really, it's a love story. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because like I don't care how tough, how gangster you is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have you gotta have love for something.
Big facts.
Big facts. What I mean? And I ain't saying it's some lovey-dovey love story, but it's just about love, pain, and reward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like Sick, you know what I'm saying? That's a song you listen to. I'm sick of these niggas, tired of these hoes. I just want some money, fuck me better when I'm on.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's somebody that went through the struggle of being fucked up and having a girlfriend, and then having money and having a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's 2 different feelings.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
It's different
That's
when you're
hard.
looking at your girl on the gram, she in the club popping bottles with some other nigga, to vice versa, she popping bottles, pouring champagne on other bitches with you. You feel what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So
That's hard.
that's the reward. The pain
Man.
is when you in the other situation.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to fucking look at that. That's a
doubt.
crazy way to look at that. So with that being said, dating an artist, what are some of the things you went through? Does girls go through your phone? Do they be checking emails? Do they get to your social media? What the fuck do they be
Biggest
doing,
thing
man?
I'm
'Cause
scared
curious.
of is the one that told me, "Oh, I don't play that. I don't go through no nigga phone." Blah, blah, blah,
And they did it anyway.
And I was comfortable enough to leave my phones around.
Right.
Cause I got multiple phones and like sometimes I get confused because this phone right here, what I'm saying, is my main phone, but I had like 2 other phones or something, and they just be all over the bed.
Okay.
One of them don't got no password on it because
Right.
it's just a little Bernie phone
Right.
that I keep. What I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So my dumb ass one day this phone dead, logging on my Instagram
Right.
from my other phone.
From my other phone.
So everything is in there. So she went through my phone, but that's just one incident in my life. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm scared of.
It's terrible because it's crazy because I've had girls that be like, man, I don't go through people. I done been with a chick that then took me through some shit, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be another chick and she'll be like, oh, I won't do the shit she did. You know what I mean? I won't go through your phone or this extra shit. And she'll be going doing the same fucking shit.
Going through the phone.
Going through the phone.
They can't help it, bro. That shit look like a piece of gold. They want to see what's in it. They gotta know. You feel me?
Right.
And I wasn't really doing no too fucked up shit, but I was, on my Instagram, it's like I can't just. I'm not no gay nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm an artist too, so that's part of me interacting with people. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not about to just slash back at bitches just because.